Hey everyone, it's Nicole, and yes, I am here again to give you another book review. 3 videos in one day. Can I keep it up? So, last time we did Jodi Picoult, and we're doing another Jodi Picoult book right now. Can you guess what it is? Wah! Plain Truth. I am gonna say already, um, I liked this, I think, a lot better than My Sister's Keeper. I still like My Sister's Keeper, but Plain Truth, I think, it was really good. So, Plain Truth is about this girl, Katie. She's Amish, so just keep that in mind because that changes everything right then and there. And she is accused of this horrendous crime of killing her own newborn baby. Yeah, just let that sink in for a second. That's already a lot to write a book on right there. So if you have any background on the Amish, I have tiny backgrounds, things I remember learning in school. If anybody saw, I think it was the TLC show Breaking Amish. Maybe it was Breaking Amish? I don't know. There were Amish people, they came to America. It was culture shock. They came home. People shunned with them. Basically things like that. These guys, from just a quick viewpoint, they are very peaceful. They don't really interact with, or they do interact with us a little bit. They don't use electricity, it is, I believe. They don't want to use electricity. So they don't have cell phones, they don't have that kind of stuff. But, you know, they're supposed to be very religious, gentle people. Great people. So, again, knowing that, and knowing what I just told you the book was about, it kind of makes it difficult. So, it's really interesting because of their belief system, and you watch Katie go through all of this, and she, you know, she has to go to court, of course, and she gets a lawyer, and her lawyer and her bond over the book, and you start to see different things, and you learn a little bit about the lawyer, you learn about Katie, you learn about the Amish in general. I think it's really cool. And there are a great cast of characters. There's, I don't want to ruin it for you, but, like, Katie has a brother, and he was excommunicated by the Amish, which I think is a great character. In the beginning, I felt bad because I sat there and was like, okay, there's a brother that was excommunicated. But then, because of the story and the way that Jodi writes it, you sit there and go, oh, it is really good that we had an excommunicated character. It gives you not only this view of what it's like to have, you know, your own family and your own people just turn their backs on you, but it's also like it's their religious upbringing. So it's interesting to see the struggle between that, and of course it's also interesting to look at, you know, just the relationships between each character in the book. I couldn't stop reading this one. I would say I would give it a 4.5 out of 5 stars. I have to be good. I have to be good. You know, save the 5 stars for something that's truly like. So I'm gonna keep this one at 4.5, but it's a high 4.5. Basically, Plain Truth is it just kept me, I think, on the edge of my seat. I was like, who did this? Who did what? And then, you know, there were moments where I'd be like, come on, Katie, just tell us what happened. And then it would be like, oh, she doesn't know. I don't think she knows. How does she not know? And you sit there and you're like, how? And I don't know how a mother would take this. I mean, I guess if I was trying to put my mind in a mother's mind, I'd be like, how could you do that? How could you not remember? And then in my regular mind, I'm just like, huh, what is it? Like, I don't know. It's really good how the scenario is set up, and, you know, at some points, again, this goes along with the 4.5 rating, at some points in the book, you're just like, geez, Katie, would you just tell us? Just say something, like, just lay it out there, and you keep kind of turning the pages in that respect, and you're like, just tell me what happened. Oh my goodness, you know, there's chapters where I sat there and was like, we're just not going to know. It's fine, we're just not going to know. Other chapters, and I was like, yeah. And other chapters, I was like, you know what, I don't even care anymore. I don't even care. I don't care. Whatever. You don't have to tell me. So, you know, having those kind of reactions, it's like, okay, I can respect this book. I can respect that. Anything else I want to add? I'm trying to think if there's anything else you need to know about this book besides I think it's wonderful and you should go out and read it. Oh, okay, so thinking about Picoult and her last book. If they ever made a movie about this, I think that would be pretty interesting. I don't know if any, like, I don't know how it would go. It'd be heartbreaking, but it would also be pretty cool. Also, the ending. Unlike My Sister's Keeper, where I wanted to whip the book across the room, literally when I read the ending, I was on my couch and my mom was, a couple feet away, and I was just like, oh, I never would have guessed that. Damn! Not more like that, but it was kind of like, and my mom was like, what? The ending of this book. I tried to tell her it, she wasn't gonna read it, and she just kind of like, Nicole, okay, can we move on? It's like, but I have to tell you about the book, and I have to tell you the beginning and the middle, and you have to understand. And she's like, okay. So I'm telling you guys because you guys will sit here and actually listen to me. Thank you. So ending is definitely a mind twist, and I think it's crazy awesome. So thank you for again listening to me drone on and on again. Plain Truth by Jodi Picoult. Need a good read? Pick it up. And if you guys have any suggestions for books you'd want me to read and review, please let me know in my comment section. Subscribe to my channel, shout out. I'm looking for anything. Grandma's books aren't going to last me forever. Sometimes I also want to make side things. So thank you. As always, keep reading, and have a great day.